Krishna
Rama
Rama Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Rama 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 Hare Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण डे devotees. So today is Thursday. It is 11th of December. It is Narayana Masa, Pausha Masa, Krishna Paksham, and the Saptami Tithi. There are no Vaishnava events in the calendar. So we shall move into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Maitreya Muni is speaking to Vidura about the Lord Brahma's meditation and how Lord Brahma is saying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So until yesterday, um, so he was explaining about the beauty of the Lord, and then after seeing the Lord, and also he has seen different elements like the water and the air and the sky and also the lotus flower. So, and then now he wanted to create the secondary creation. At the moment, only Brahma is there. So he wanted to, and looking at the Lord, and also he wanted to create. So for that purpose, he started offering praise to the Supreme Lord to get the enough sufficient energy or the creating power. So sakarma bijam rajsoparaktaha prajaha sisruksha nirev दृष्ट्वा astad avyaktavatmani abhiveshitatma abhiveshita. So completely situated his mind and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and then started offering praise to the Lord for to get the creative power. So with that one, chapter 8 was completed, and today chapter 9. So Brahma started praying. What he is praying? So here, just giving a recap, not recap, so just Palashruti of the there are 25 shlokas Lord Brahma is going to offer his praise to the Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, and the Lord confirms, and whoever is desiring anything, if they have got any desires, if they wanted to ask anything, if they offer these prayers to the Lord, ये तेन पुमानित्यं तत्त्वा स्तोत्रेण मां भजेत् तस्यासु सम्प्रसेदेयं सर्वकामवरेश्वरः. The Lord will fulfill their desires. Whoever is offering these prayers to the Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, and Lord will fulfill their desires. Okay, and also those desires must be conducive to Krishna consciousness, devotional service. So like that, oh my dear Lord, please give me nice job and nice family so that they will cooperate so that I can progress and spread Krishna consciousness. And in such a way, we offer our prayers. So this is conducive to Krishna consciousness, to execute devotional service, to progress in the spiritual path, not to entangle within this material world. Likewise, we can ask the desires, benedictions, and whatever the opulences I have got by your mercy, I will engage all of them in your service. Likewise, Lord says, I will fulfill all of their desires. So here Brahma started offering prayers, and this one we have done 2.5 years ago. Again, similarly, now we have come to the point in sequentially starting crossing verse by verse every day. Okay, so today Brahma is saying in his prayers, the first shloka, this is third canto, chapter 9, first shloka, that my dear Lord, today I am able to see you, but the people who are all materially embodied, they would not be able to, how unfortunate they are, they cannot see you. It is not possible to see you. and you are completely transcendental. Your body is completely transcendental. There is nothing beyond you. Likewise, Brahma is saying, because he has meditated, he has spent rest of his life. He was able to see the Supreme Lord in his heart. But how can people will be able to see the Lord in a one day or few days by contemplating with their so-called material intelligence? It is not at all possible. Brahma is just pitying them. How unfortunate those people are. Okay? Likewise, here the Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter 9 and verse number 1. Chapter 9, Brahma's praise for creative energy. ज्ञातोऽसि मेज्य सुचिराननु देहभाजम् न ज्ञायते भगवतो गतिरित्यवध्यम् नान्यत्वदस्ति भगवन्नपि तन्न शुद्धम् माया गुणवितिकराद्यद्गुरुर्विभासि ज्ञातोऽसि मेज्य सुचिराननु देहभाजम् ज्ञातोऽसि. And Lord Brahma is saying, Brahma Uvacha, Jnatosi is known as you are by me, O my dear Lord. Now today I am able to came to know about yourself. Jnatosi me Adya today. Adya today. Suchiran after a long time of penances. Suchiran, Brahma has meditated for a very long time. So in the previous 8th chapter, he has, how long he has meditated there, we can, Maitreya Muni has said like, Purusha Ayushabhihi, Kalena so Ajaha, Purusha Ayushabhihi. And he has spent rest of his time, Purusha Ayushabhihi. And now he has spent that much, then he would be able to see the Lord. Nanu, but Dehabhajam na jnayate bhagavato. People who are materially embodied or material, who are having material bodies, but Dehabhajam, one who has material body, na jnayate bhagavato. It is not possible for them to know that much easily Bhagavato. Gatihi, of the course, Gatihi is the course. Iti avadhyam. So it is a great, avadhyam is a great offense, because they're always engaging in some kind of material sense gratifications. They do not, this is called avidya. And here it is avadhyam with great offenses. And nanyat tvadasti bhagavannapi tanna shuddham. Na anyat tvad asti bhagavan. So he says, none beyond you, nanyat tvad, none beyond what you asti, there is Bhagavan, O my dear Lord, api. So there is nothing beyond you. Nanyat vadasti Bhagavan api tanna shuddham. So you are already pure. There is nothing beyond yourself which may be pure. So they say api tanna shuddham. If there, even though there is anything that may be na shuddham, it will never be absolute. That means he is establishing that Garbhodaksa Vishnu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Nanyat vadasti bhagvannapi tanna shuddham. Maya guna vitikarad. And Maya is the material energy. Guna vitikarad, because of the mixture of the modes of guna vitikarad. And yad vurur vibhasi. Yad is to which vurur transcendental vibhasi you are. The Lord is always beyond this material nature. Maya Gunavitikara yet Urur Vibhasi, he is transcendently situated. Okay, likewise, Brahma is praying to the Lord. So, Jnatose Meja Suchira Nanudeha Bhajam, Nadhnaiti Bhagavato Gatiridhyavadhyam, Nanyatvadasti Bhagavanapi Tanna Shuddham, Maya Guna Vitikara Yad Gurur Vibhasi. The translation. Lord Brahma said, O my Lord, today, after many, many years of penance, I have come to know about you. Oh, how unfortunate the embodied living entities are that they are unable to know your personality. My Lord, you are the only knowable object because there is nothing supreme beyond you. If there is anything supposedly superior to you, it is not the absolute. You exist as the supreme by exhibiting the creative energy of matter. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, there are 3 paragraphs. Can I request 3 devotees? Can I select Swarup Prabhuji, and then Lalita Mataji, and then Rajalakshmi Mataji. So first paragraph, Swarup Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna to all dear devotees. The highest peak of the ignorance of the living entities who are conditioned by material bodies is that they are unaware of the supreme cause of the cosmic manifestation. Different people have different theories regarding the supreme cause, but none of them are genuine. The only supreme cause is Vishnu, and the intervening impediment is the illusory energy of the Lord. The Lord has employed his wonderful material energy in manifesting many, many wonderful distractions in the material world, and the conditioned souls, illusioned by the same energy, are thus unable to know the supreme cause. The most stalwart scientists and philosophers, therefore, cannot be accepted as wonderful. They only appear wonderful because they are instruments in the hands of the illusory energy of the Lord. Under illusion, the general mass of people deny the existence of the Supreme Lord and accept the foolish products of illusory energy as supreme.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, second paragraph, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna all devotees. One can know the supreme cause, the personality of Godhead, by the causeless mercy of the Lord, which is bestowed upon the Lord's pure devotees like Brahma and those in his disciplic succession. By the act of penance only was the Lord Brahma was able to see the Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, and by realization only could he understand the Lord as he is. Brahma was extremely satisfied upon observing the magnificent beauty and opulence of the Lord, and he admitted that nothing can be comparable to him. Only by fans can one appreciate the beauty and the opulence of the Lord, and when one is acquainted with that beauty and opulence, he is no longer attracted by any other. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 2.59. Param drishtva nivarate. Param drishta nivarate. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah. Hare Krishna Prabhu and Hare Krishna to all the devotees. Foolish human beings who do not endeavor to investigate the supreme beauty and opulence of the Lord are here condemned by Brahma. It is imperative that every human being try for such knowledge, and if anyone does not do so, his life is spoiled. Anything that is beautiful and opulent in the material sense is enjoyed by those living entities who are like crows. Crows always engage in picking at rejected garbage, whereas the white ducks do not mix with the crows. Rather, they take pleasure in transparent lakes with lotus flowers surrounded by beautiful orchards. Both crows and ducks are undoubtedly birds by birth, but they are not of the same feather. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So here, Srila Prabhupada is describing the highest peak of the ignorance of the living entities who are conditioned by material bodies is that they are unaware of the supreme cause of the cosmic manifestation. So this is the main, it is unaware of the supreme cause. Why we have got the nature which is working perfectly. We see day and night, sunrise, sunsets, moonrise, moonset, and the seasons, days are going perfectly 24 hours a day. It is gigantic mission, and the water is preserved in big oceans, and then the sun he evaporates and distills, and then through the clouds he distributes the water again throughout the land, and all the living entities sustain. In this gigantic process, there is a big purpose. There is a in the gigantic mission and the process, there is a purpose for it. They do not know what is that. And the person who is operating all this process and making all these people going through so innumerable living entities are sustaining on different levels of bodies and different levels of consciousness. So in front of us, if we just play with the speed of maybe now when we play the videos here in the YouTube, there is a speed with normal and one cross, two cross. If we put in the 100 cross or 1,000 cross or a million cross, in front of us, so many people but taking birth and dying and do something, and then if you look at that one, if you look in the millions of times, if you cross it, or if it is crossing, if our lifespan is 100 years, and then 100 years into 360 days, and then if you multiply into hours, that if we multiply that with that particular speed in this gigantic mission, the universal cosmic manifestation, the scientists will come and taking birth and die in a seconds. Everyone are dying like that, but they do not know the what is the cause of the cosmic manifestation. And again, within that time period, they're taking birth and accepting another body, again dying, accepting another body, dying, and doing nothing because they're not still engaging in the sense gratification. Whatever they see, this is called the peak of the ignorance of the living entities. Okay, so here different people have different theories regarding the supreme cause, but none of them are genuine. So here, so many scientists, they will come and they will propose one theory, that Darwin theory, Newton theory, so many theories will come, but nothing is permanent. None of them are genuine. They do not hold the supreme base. And some people in different religions, they will come back, okay, God is there, he is maintaining, but they have got different kinds of conceptions. And if we go there also, we can enjoy. We will also become master, and he will facilitate so many things to us, and then we can enjoy. There also their conception of enjoyment, it will not go away. This again is a different kinds of perceptions. So, but none of them are genuine because people they tend to make mistakes, tend to cheat, fall into illusion, and make mistakes. So there are four kinds of defects. Because of that, whatever man-made thing does not give good to the humanity. So this is even whatever the rules and regulations are prepared by the government, they are not perfect. If we see it, everyone abuse it, but God made laws, Varnashrama Dharma, it is so perfect that you do not get a chance to make a mistake also. Of course, there is a tendency of the living entities, but it will be rectified within the Varnashrama Dharma in due course of time. But whatever these man-made laws, it will never ever work properly. Instead, you keep on increasing the comforts and making so many kinds of rectifications. In order to fulfill this mistake, we would establish a new process, a new things, new missions. So many they are bombarding the government and the country with so many other things, nonsensical things. That none of them are genuine. So here Prabhupada says the only supreme cause is Vishnu. And the intervening impediment is the illusory energy of the Lord. This is illusory energy of the Lord. What is the illusory? So here, Bhumirapo nalo vayu kammano buddhirevacha ahankara iti yemme bhinna prakriti rastada. These are the 8 elements. These are bhinna prakriti, external energy of the Lord. Whereas the internal energy, Krishna has got, they're all not made up of these ingredients. They're all transcendental ingredients. They are in the spiritual world, above this material world. We are in the Devi Dhamma, on top of that Mahesh Dhamma, on top of that Hari Dhamma, on top of that Goloka Dhamma. Golokadamini Jamini Taleji Tasya Devi Mahesh Haridamanu Teshu Teshu. So there are one above, one. So Devi Dhamma is bottom of it, which is made up of this Binna Prakriti, material energy. This is illusionary energy of the Lord. The Lord has employed his wonderful material energy in manifesting many wonderful distractions in the material world, and the conditioned souls, illusioned by the same energy, are thus unable to know the supreme cause. Because they have tendency to enjoy whatever they see it, whatever they perceive it, they wanted to enjoy for their happiness. Because they wanted to engage that one in this, it is like said, we have got the time factor. If we have a minute, whether I wanted to enjoy or whether I wanted to utilize that one for the actual cause, for my auspiciousness. When they enjoy it for the happiness, they're thinking that this is only 1 minute. If I lose it, but they do not see after that what is going to happen. So this is the illusion by the same energy, thus unable to know the supreme cause. Unless if they engage that way, Atato Brahma Jijnana, I wanted to know, I wanted to use that minute for Atato Brahma Jijnana, and then approach the spiritual master to know about the supreme personality of Godhead. What is the cause? तद्विद्धि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्षन्ते ज्ञानिनः तत्त्वदर्शिनः. If you approach spiritual master, he will enlighten. यस्य देवी परा भक्तिर यथा देवी तथा गुरौ तस्यैते कथिता ह्यर्थाः प्रकाशन्ते महात्मनः. And whoever is approaching the spiritual master, yasya devi para bhaktir, to know about the supreme personality of Godhead. Yatha devi tata guru, and the same, the firm faith in the spiritual master and Krishna. Tasyete katita haddaha prakashante mahatmanaha. That knowledge will be revealed to that devotee, whoever is surrendering to the spiritual master and the supreme Lord. Those people only can understand. But the most stalwart scientists and philosophers, therefore, cannot be accepted as wonderful. So they only appear wonderful because they are instruments in the hands of the illusory energy of the Lord. So under this illusion, the general mass of people deny the existence of the Supreme Lord and accept the foolish products of illusory energy as supreme. This is all material products. Material products cannot give any kinds of happiness to the spirit soul. But one has to understand, come to that point. When we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it would not stop us to, oh, it is enough, you have already done. We all keep on chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. The source of happiness is unlimited. And when we are experiencing bliss, it is unlimited. But whereas this material energy, we will be bored for after some time, and it will become obstacle in our day-to-day life after that. Okay, and they will accept the full, and for that purpose, what they do, invent new things again and again, again and again. It will become so much bombarding the human life. Not only human life, it will be obstacle to so many other living entities. And then further, one can know the supreme cause, the personality of Godhead, by the causeless mercy of the Lord, which is bestowed upon the Lord's pure devotees like Lord Brahma and those in the disciplic succession. Lord Brahma, he engaged in the penance after as soon as he has heard that tapa, the two letters from the Lord, then immediately he has engaged himself in the tapasya. By tapasya, uh, तपसामि सुजामि तपसै वेदं ग्रसामि तपसा पुनः बिभर्मि तपसा विश्वं वीर्यं मे दुश्चरन् तपः. By the austerities and penances, one creates, the Lord creates, Lord maintains, Lord destroys. Tapasa is he says, Sakshad tapas. Uh, there is no difference between tapasya and me. That is the word that Lord speaks to Lord Brahma. Okay, and here, those devotees who are engaging in the penance, what is the penance? It is not going somewhere else and doing something, but when one can situate sthane sthita, when wherever he is situated in the home, that is fine. Then engage yourself in the penance. What is the penance and austerities? Wake up early in the morning and chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, coming on time. Then this is called penance. Is we do not have to go to the some forest and going in a lonely place, fearing of animals and snakes. But we are in the home. Just wake up on time and then sleep on time, wake up on time, eat the necessary. This is called युक्ताहार विहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः. Swapnavabodhasya. Just sleep as much as needed. Do not sleep more. Yogo bhavati dukkha. Then that yoga process is possible. Abhyasa yoga yuktena. Practice. When you practice, that come as part of the process, Vidhi Bhakti. And through Vidhi Bhakti, the pure devotees will be created. When one is following the rules and regulations, if I have got my own personal reflections, I know so many things, I will do all my own things and use of all of the time. And for Vidhi Bhakti, there is not much time. But once one has to pass through the Vidhi Bhakti, then he will enter into the Bhava Bhakti. But if he is straight away going into the Bhava Bhakti, then it may not be available for it is not possible to accommodate such kind of people within the who are following the regulative principles. It will be a bit hard for them. So here it is, and here Lord's mercy, it is Sayesha Mad Anugraha. Lord says to Brahma that, oh Brahma, by my mercy you are able to engage yourself in the penances. That's why you are able to see me after a long time. That is by my mercy, causeless mercy of the Lord. Because he is now endeavoring to search for the truth. That is his desire. So by acts of the penance only was Lord Brahma able to see the Garbhodak Sai Vishnu. And by realization only could he understand the Lord as he is. Brahma was extremely satisfied upon observing the magnificent beauty and opulence of the Lord. And he admitted that nothing can be comparable to him. Okay. And here Lord says, Manishita anubhavoyam mamaloka avalokanam yad bhupurutya rahasi chakadha paramam tapaha. Oh Brahma, Lord says, Manishita anubhavoyam mamaloka avalokanam. One has to come and experience all kinds of bliss and transcendental happiness with me. So you have heard, Yad Bhupurutya rahasi, you have taken my words as an order and then you executed the penance. Chakat that paramam tapaha, you have executed. And then he says that mad darshanavadihi. And what is he also gives, ask any kinds of boons. Varam varya badhram te vareshama abhivanchitam brahman shreya parishramah mad darshanavadihi. Pumsam mad darshanavadihi. He says, you can ask any kinds of benedictions, but what is the ultimate thing? You have to come and see me. That is the ultimate thing. Mad darshanavadihi. He also gives the indication what is the best to ask. So here that is, and Prabhupada says, by acts of the penance only, was Lord Brahma was able to see Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, and by realization only could he understand the Lord as he is. Brahma was extremely satisfied upon observing the magnificent beauty. This is what Lord says that Mad Darshanavadihi, to see me. When who goes to the temples, who observes the Lord deity is carefully, very carefully, standing there, and from lotus feet, एकैकशङ्घान् ध्यानुभावयेत् पादाद् यावद्दसितं गदावृतः जितं जितं स्थानमुपोह्य धारयेत् param param sujyadihi yatha yatha. See, his intelligence will be purified when he is meditating on the, concentrating his focus on the deities of the Lord. Madhyasna darshana sparsha puja suti abhivandanaihi bhuteshu madbhavanaya satveda asangamena cha. This is called the devotional service, engaging the mind in the service of the Lord, observing oneself. So nothing can be comparable to the beauty of the Lord. Only by penance can one appreciate the beauty and opulence of the Lord. And when one is acquainted with that beauty and opulence, he is no longer attracted by any other. It is very simple when devotees come together and glorifying the Lord. How beautiful it is. It is not simply by that. If it is the other people are coming, new people, who has not engaged in the penance, they cannot take why they are discussing like it is so simple thing, but why they are appreciating so much. But here only devotees understand. Behind the devotees' words, there is austerities and penance. See, here only by penance can one appreciate the beauty and opulence of the Lord. Not simply they're simpling the words. It is not simply English words, few words. Behind that there is a penance. And he is no longer attracted by any other. That is confirmed. Param drishtva nivattate. And then foolish human beings who do not endeavor to investigate the supreme beauty and opulence of the Lord are here condemned by Brahma. What he is saying? Nana dehabajam nadhyayate bhagavato gatri javadhyam. They cannot easily understand. They are condemned by Brahma. It is imperative that every human being try for such knowledge. And if anyone who does not so, his life is spoiled. His life is Ayurharitavaipumsam Mujjannastam Chennaso Tasyadde Chunonita Uttama Shloka Vataya. And everyone's life is just taken away by the sunrise and sunset, except the devotees who are discussing the transcendental topics of the Lord. Anything that is beautiful and opulent in the material sense is enjoyed by those living entities who are like crows. This is Tadvaisanti Mushinti Manasa Nayatra Hamsa Nirmanti Usakshayaha. Nayadvachitrapadam Hare Jagat Nayadvachitrapadam Hare Jagat Yasho. So this is described by Narada Muni. So the glorification of the Lord, which invokes auspiciousness to everyone. Nayadvachitrapadam Hare Yasho Jagat Pavitram Praguni Hitakare Ched Tad Bhaisanti Mushinti Manasa Nayatra Hamsa Nirmanti Usakshayaha. Vaisithirdham. Vaisithirdham is the place of crows where they take the pleasure. Crows always engage in the parking at a rejected, picking at a rejected garbage, whereas the swans, they always play with the transparent lakes with the lotus flowers like that, surrounded by beautiful orchards. That is the swans. Nayata, so it is the Paramahamsa, they are called Paramahamsas. Nayatra Hamsa Nirmanti Usakshayaha. They do not come to such kind of filthy places. They're always in the transcendental topics. Though they all are human beings, outside appearing, they're all human beings. But Paramahamsas, their habits are different. They take pleasure in the supreme, not any filthy things. Okay, so comparing like a crows and ducks, undoubtedly birds by birth, but they're not of the same feather. Okay, this is Srila Prabhupada's description, and Brahma is saying that one here. ज्ञातोऽसि मेद्य शुचिराननुदेहभाजं न ध्यायते भगवतो गतिरिज्जवद्यं नान्यत्वदस्ति भगवन्नपि तन्न शुद्धं मायागुणव्यतिकरात् यद् गुरुर्विभासि. Can I request all devotees to follow line by line? This is prayers. ब्रह्मोवाच
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 ज्ञातोऽसि मेद्य शुचिराननुदेहभाजं
नातोऽसि
ज्ञातोऽसि
तया
मेद्या
सुचिरं
सुचिरा
नानो
नानुदेहभाजम्
देहाभाजम्
देहभाजम्
न ज्ञायते भगवतो गतिरिध्यवद्यम्
न
न
ज्ञायते
ज्ञायते
भगवतो
भगवतो
गतिरित्यवद्यम्
गतिरित्यवध्यम्
नान्यत्वदस्ति भगवन्नपि तन्न शुद्धम्
नान्यत्
नान्यत्वद् अस्ति भगवन् अपि तन्न
न
शुद्धम्
शुद्धम्
माया गुणव्यतिकराद् यद्गुरुर्विभासि.
माया
गुणव्यतिकरात् व्यतिकरात्
गुणाव्यतिकराद्विभाषि
यदि गुरुर्विभासि
Okay. ज्ञातोऽसि मेद्य शुचिराननुदेहभाजम्
ज्ञातोऽसि
ज्ञातोऽसि
मेद्या
मेधया
सुचिरा
सुचिरन्नानो
नादेहभाजम्
देहाभाजम्
न ज्ञायते भगवतो गतिरिध्यवध्यम्
न
न
ज्ञायतो
ज्ञाते
भगवतो
भगवतीति
गतिरित्यम्
अवध्यम्
नान्यत्वदस्ति भगवन्नपि तन्न शुद्धम्
अस्ति भगवान् अपि तन्न
न
शुद्धम्
शुद्धम्
माया गुणव्यतिकराद् यद्गुरुर्विभासि.
माया गुणाव्यतिकरात्
व्यतिकरात्
दुर्विभाषि
यद्गुरुर्विभासे
Once more. ज्ञातोऽसि मेद्य शुचिराननुदेहभाजम्
ज्ञातोऽसि मेद्या
दया
सुचिरा
ननो
नादेहभाजम्
देहाभाजम्
न ज्ञायते भगवतो गतिरिध्यवध्यम्
न
न
ज्ञायते
ज्ञायते
भगवतो
भगवतो
ततो गतिरित्यवत्यम्
गतिरित्यवध्यम्
नान्यत्वदस्ति भगवन्नपि तन्न शुद्धम्
नान्यद्वदस्ति भगवन् अपि तन्न शुद्धम्
माया गुणव्यतिकराद् यद्गुरुर्विभासि.
माया
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 तद्
गुणव्यतिकरात्
यद्गुरुर्विभासि
व्यतिभासि
Very beautiful. Thank you. Can I request Saranya Mataji to go first, please? To recite.
Hare Krishna. ब्रह्मोवाच ज्ञानोऽसि मे अद्य सुचिरान्ननु देहभाजं न ज्ञायते भगवतो गतिरित्यवत्यं नान्यत्वदष्टि भगवान् अभितन्न शुद्धं मायागुणव्यतिकरात् यत् उरुर्विभासि.
Okay, so beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Rajashekar Mataji.
ब्रह्मवाच नातोऽसि मे दया सुरीरन्ननो देहभाजं नाज्ञायते भगवतो गतिरिति अवध्यं नन्यात्वद् अस्ति भगवान् अपि तन्नाशुद्धं माया गुणा व्यतिकरात् यद् उरु विभासि.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Surya Prabhuji.
नातोऽसि मे दया सुचिरन्ननो देहाभाजम् न जन्यते भगवतो गतिरिति अवध्यम् नान्यत्वद् अस्ति भगवान् अपि तन्न शुद्धम् माया गुणावतिकराद् यद् उरुर्विभाषि.
Very nice. Usha Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण ज्ञातोऽसि मेद्य सुचिरं न ज्ञायते भगवतो गतिरेत्यवद्यम् नान्यत्वदस्ति भगवन्नपि तन्न स्मृतम् माया गुणव्यतिकरात् विभासे गुरुविभासे हरे कृष्ण
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Rajalakshmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Brahma Uvacha Jnatosi Medya Suchira Nanu Deha Bhajam Nagnayate Bhagavato Gatir Iti Avadhyam Nanyata Asti Bhagavan Apita Na Shuddham Maya Guna Vyati Karadyad Urur Vibhasi. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Lalita Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी ब्रह्मोवाच ज्ञानतोऽसि मे ज्यासुचिरान्ननुदेहभाजं न ज्ञानते भगवतो गतिरित्य अवद्यं ननायत् त्वत् आसि भगवान् अपि तन्न सुधं मायागुणव्यवतिकार्याद् अयतुर्विभासि हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी
Okay. Nice. Thank you, Mataji. And Goringi Mataji.
ब्रह्मोवाच ज्ञातोऽसि मेध्या सुनिरान्नो देहभाजं न जायते भगवतो गतिरित्यबाध्यं नान्यत्तदस्ति भगवानपि तन्न शुद्धं माया गुणव्यातिकराद्य दुर्विभाषि हरे कृष्ण प्रभु
Very, very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Sanchita Mataji, please.
हरे कृष्ण ब्रह्म उवाच ज्ञातोऽस्मि अद्य सुचिरन्नानुदेहभाजं नाज्ञाते भगवतो गतिरित्यवद्यं नान्यत्वदस्ति भगवन् अपि तन्न शुद्धं मायागुणव्यतिकराद् यद् उरुर्बिभासि हरे कृष्ण
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Asha Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु ब्रह्म उवाच ज्ञानासिमिदय सुश्रियन् ननु देहभजं न जायते भगवतो गतिरिति अव्ययम् नान्यत्वत् अस्ति भगवानभिधन्न शुद्धं माया गुणवियातिकर यत् विपासि हरे कृष्ण प्रभु
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Sanchita Mataji, would you like to read the translation?
oh
Did you ask me, Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji.
Oh, thank you. Lord Brahma said, "O my Lord, today after many, many years of penance, I have come to know about you. Oh, how unfortunate the embodied living entities are that they are unable to know your personality. My Lord, you are the only knowable object because there is nothing supreme beyond you. If there is anything supposedly superior to you, it is not the absolute. You exist as the supreme by exhibiting the creative energy of matter." Thank you, Jai Shri Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you,
So
Mataji. That is the beauty. So there are many things, but we have a little less time. We shall move to Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. Can I request Asha Mataji to read the letter, please, for today, letter to Karandhara and January 17th, 1971.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. My dear Karantara, please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of your three letters dated 12/21/70, 1/1/71, and 1/7/71, along with four sets of beads and one letter from the Indian boy who is now in Boston. I have replied his letter separately. I have gladly initiated all the four new boys and girls as recommended by you, and I am sending them each a letter and their beads together by separate post. Please go ahead and print Bhagavad Gita as soon as possible. I am very pleased that you are regularly sending Dai Nippon for my Bhakti Vedanta book fund deposit. Thank you very much for this good work. According to our account, based upon the Dai Nippon credit notes, the total deposit up and including the latest number 26 is 35 35 and $995. This is $500 more than your figure. The same discrepancy was noted to you sometime back, perhaps by Devananda. I have asked Guy Nippon for a complete statement of account to clear the matter. The money from size group and the maintenance fund collection should be deposited for some solid work. We have to maintain ourselves from our other sources. You can deposit the amount in my Bank of America checking account number 3082800075. In the meantime, I have ordered the third printing of Krishna volume 1, so I am confident of our distribution program success if you all work on diligently. I am so pleased with your humble and sincere effort in all these matters. You are praying for Krishna's guidance, and yes, Krishna will always guide you. You are always so sincerely working. He is inside you and he will guide you. Simply, we have to keep ourselves always pure. You said that Krishna book selling singularly well. That is solid sale because the book is new. When it is popular, the distributors will take it. Your purpose, sorry, your proposed to print Krishna book in the 10 million, 10,000 millions. That is nice proposal, but I think it is still insufficient. I am glad you have launched your membership program. That is nice. We are doing that very nicely in India. Your Sunday Prashadam feast program is now successful. At the feast, you can canvass everyone to become our member. Everyone is Krishna's son. So if one is misled, it is our duty to reclaim him for Krishna, and one who is engaged in such work is soon recognized by Krishna. I expect to return very soon via New York, Boston, etc. Yes, you may perform the ceremony for second initiation for Tulsidas, Krishnakanti, Lochana Das, Nittai Das, Jayatira, Karuna Sindhu, Sarola Devi, and Maithili Devi. The ceremony should be held as usual. Before the ceremony, the chief Brahma chants Gayatri silently. The tape should be played through a set of earphones so that only the initiate hears the mantra. They should hear once only repeating the mantras would be word by word with a tape record. Devananda says the instructions are there on Xerox or Xerox in a file labeled prayers, ceremonies, etc. The file is in the top drawer of the file cabinet in a small office. So you can get it out and follow the instruction given there. Hope this will meet you in good health. Your ever well wisher, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jai. Thank you, Mataji. Any taking points, Mataji?
I try, Prabhu. It's quite long letter. I'm very forgetful. I'll try. So that Srila Prabhupada wrote 3 letters to Karandara Prabhu in 3 different dates and 2 different years. And he sent a set of beads for the with the letters, I think, Prabhu. So for one Prabhu, he said he sent a letter separately with the beads, I think. And he mentioned that he initiated 4 devotees. They are girls and boys. So it must have recommended by Karantara Prabhu. So he sent the letter, maybe the guiding letter and the beads separately to the newly initiated devotees. And he urged Prabhu to print more Bhagavad Gita as soon as possible. So also his priest, the fund he's sending for the Bhakti Vedanta fund deposit. So he's so pleased. Srila Prabhupada was thanking for that. And he's telling about something. They have some deposit in this account, but they got some little extra $500 than they expected, or than they figured out. That I didn't understand, Prabhu. So also he asked Dine Nippon Prabhu to make a account statement regarding this matter. And he said some money should be deposited for the maintenance, some should be for the collection, which I didn't understand. And he's giving some instruction to deposit some amount of money in some banks for some reasons. And Srila Prabhupada mentioned that he have ordered some Krishna books, a big the amount of books. So the distribution service should be go on. And he is so pleased with the Prabhu for his sincere effort in all, not only for the distribution, in all matters. And Prabhu was mentioned that he was praying for Krishna's mercy, and he said yes, he will definitely get it if you have really praying, and Krishna will guide you. And that Krishna book is selling singularly well, which I didn't understand, Prabhu. Maybe one by one. I don't know. So he wanted to print more Krishna books, thousands and millions of books, but Srila Prabhupada said is very nice, is good idea to book. Still you have to print more because their books are not insufficient. Also, Kadandara Prabhu mentioned he launched a membership program, so which is nice. Prabhupada mentioned that they were doing very well in India. And also he mentioned about Sunday program, Sunday feast, which going on very successfully. Srila Prabhupada says that everybody is Krishna's son, so some already have got Krishna's some in Krishna consciousness, they have to improve, and some, if they got mislead, but we have to guide them and bring them back to the Krishna consciousness. And lastly, Srila Prabhupada mentioned he's going to go to Boston soon for the second second initiation ceremony for 4 devotees, some Madhajis and some Prabhus. So it should be a normal, usual ceremony, but they should chant Gayatri Mantra, but it should be chanting silently. Only the initiating devotees should listen, not the others. So they should keep the earphones on. They should only hear once, only repeating the mantras word by word with the tape is mentioned. So all the information are, all the details, all the instruction are on the tape box for the ceremonies. That's all I can understand, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Very nicely explained. Any other comments, dear devotees? Any bullet points with? Okay, that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. So here, Krishna book, the glory of Krishna book, it alone can be distributed millions. Okay, millions of millions. So it is so enthusiastic to understand how Krishna consciousness is spreading through books. Okay. Okay, preaching means it is just when we come and speak with these only few words, but if we give the books, they will have their own time. They spend the time to read and understand, and again they will come back. It will take some time to come back to Krishna consciousness. But giving the books is very, very important. Okay, that is what here Prabhupada's main motto in this one, and also initiating the devotees, and again how the mantra is to be given. Gayatri mantra, it is to be spoken in the ears of a initiated disciple. Okay, there is few points. Thank you, Mataji. And from the announcements point of view, so today is Thursday, evening at 8 p.m. we have got Krishna book reading. Okay, with Induleka Mataji. That is our upcoming event. And dear devotees, if you have got any other updates or you want to share anything, kindly share.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, in the letter, yeah, very nicely summarized by Asha Mataji. There was one last point that Prabhupada, he says he's returning to New York. So via New York. So that is very important because this one journey like to the east from the west, which was arranged so nicely in October, and I think October, November, December he stayed, and January some maybe 4 months, and then he's now returning back to the west again. So that was also quite significant in that respect. Like he that helped to do in so many in 4 months he all these letters we have been reading so many months, we see he's traveling through so Gujarat, Delhi, Mumbai, and Kolkata, all these different cities, going on doing preaching work and sending his devotee disciples. They I mean, all the time they are also not in the same city. They are new to India, the Indian culture and everything. But how he just empowered them to spread the movement. And that was such a big success. Like Dancing of the White Elephants is a book written by Giriraj Maharaj. So it's about that. So yeah, now that its mission is fulfilled, he's coming back to the. He'll be coming back to the West. So just one. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for nicely adding that point. At the age of 70 plus years, it's not that much easy to travel all these cities. Even if we travel for one in a flight, and then we'll be tired for a week. And again, going again taxis from town to town, it is very, very hard work. But Prabhupada did traveling continuously always, again going through New York, Boston, many things, again giving lectures, organizing events. Okay, unless
And in India, he was traveling by train also. So that is also not, I mean, time taking. So we see some of the letters he's saying that he'll be going by this train and all. So that also at this, I mean, of course, I mean, today trains are much more comfortable. But that time, like at his age, if you're trying to visualize, it's just overwhelming what he did for us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Yes, by the time Prabhupada was 75 years old, for a body with a old body, what can anyone do? When we have got strong body now, we are not able to wake up early in the morning and do chanting Hare Krishna Maha. What else we can do? Okay, so that is the age of Kali progressing. They have got spiritual strength. We need to acquire that one by performing austerities and penances. Without austerity, one cannot execute. Any other comments, dear devotees?
Hare Krishna, just one quick question, Prabhuji. Here in the letter, this is second initiation.
Yes.
What exactly that, Prabhuji? Initiation?
Second initiation is Brahmana initiation. First initiation is coming into the Guru Parampara, progressing with the bhakti, following rules and regulations. And then once he is ready, then Brahmana initiation, he will become Brahmana. And by that time, he chant, and also on top of that, he also chant Gayatri mantra as well. Because, and he is eligible to for deity worship in the temples, in the home, everything like that. It's a Brahman.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Mataji. Any other thing? Otherwise, we shall conclude and continue with further japa. वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय।
जय
गोपाल की जय।
जय
हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य